We have one box of 2020 Leaf in the game used. This is box break number 1. Josh has number 5, William is number 7, Nate has number 8, Lloyd is number 0, Raul is number 4, Paul is number 1, Dendell is number 6, William is number 2, Jack has number 9, and Josh has numero 3. Hey, look, I mean, I've always said Wentz is a good quarterback. And pre-injury, Wentz was better than Dak, no question. 2016, Dak was better than Wentz. But Dak, nobody had film on Dak. And then in 2017, Dak came back and he was, teams had film on him then. And he was very early in developing because he didn't have to develop much in 2016 because nobody had film on him. In 2017, Wentz looked very developed. He had an MVP year. He looked good. And then he got injured, and that injury changed everything for him. Changed everything because he's scared to run the ball now, at least behind that offensive line. He's scared to he doesn't have any time to throw the ball, or he thinks he doesn't. He actually had like 2.4 seconds, 3 seconds, which isn't a whole lot of time, but it's decent. But he just thinks he doesn't. It's all in his mind. What do you mean, Brock? Dak is better than Wentz. I'm a Cowboys fan. So I believe that Dak is better than Wentz. Through and through. I'm talking I think the debate's over right now, Brock. I think Dak's 100% better than Wentz. But I think back in 2016 and 2017, it was a fair comparison. I think in the year 2017, Wentz had a better year than Dak. And then 2018, 19, 20, Dak is most certainly better. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I believe that Dak is a very good quarterback. We got 1 out of 12. Ichiro. You got almost got 2 colors. You got the silvery gray and then just the regular gray. Yeah, no, I believe that Dak is better than Wentz for sure. I'm saying I said back in 2017, and there was a case to be made. Because I would say 2017 was probably Dak's worst year. Because, like I said, in 2016, that's going out to the 1 spot, and Paul, in 2016, teams didn't have a lot of film on Dak, so he looked really good. Cowboys went to a 13-3 record. Boom, 1 out of 7. Kobe Bryant, Dominique Wilkins, 1-on-1. It's going to the 1 spot, and Paul, nice hit there, Paul. And then 2017, he came back, then he really wasn't all that developed. But then, as once that injury happened to Wentz, Dak pulled ahead a lot. We got 3 out of 35, Craig Biggio, Nolan Ryan, George Springer, Lance Berkman, Jeff Bagwell, Terry Poole, Ken Kaminti, and Don Sutton. Fantastic franchise. It's going to the 3 spot, and Josh. I agree, Joe, but a little bit of a different injury. I mean, I feel like an ACL, the particular ACL, MCL injury that Wentz had is a lot harder to come back from than an ankle injury. I mean, it's still going to be hard for Dak, but I think Dak's been through a lot more in Wentz than life, and not that sets him apart or whatever, but I feel like Dak is mentally tough. Already from the things he's been. I mean, his mom died of cancer. His brother killed himself to suicide. And, he went through really bad depression. So I didn't kick the Kobe away. It'll be up on the stand. I promise you. So I think Dak's a little bit more prepared than Wentz was. And Dak also has a better team around him than Wentz did. We got 26 out of 35, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Walton, Hakeem Olajuwon, Dominique Wilkins, Julius Erving, Walt Frazier, Karl Malone, and John Stockton. Decade versus decade, 70s versus 90s. Let's go on to the 6th spot, and Dendell. No, this is serial number, Jerry. Or Raul. Yeah, this is serial number, man. It is random number. It's a random serial number. Yeah, that's really the only way to do these. My friend just sent me this. That's messed up. We got 1 out of 3. Don Mattingly, nice, sick. What is that? The glove, game used. Yeah, 2-color napkin. Nope, 2-color napkin, 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 and a little bit of 3-color, and that's going to the 1 spot. And Paul, 1 spot. Yeah, good. Oh, whatever, Kyle. That Kobe, I want to show this Kobe some love. Let's go back to that, man. That's filthy. That's a game-used Kobe jersey. And that was a good one, Josh.